What's up guys, Brian Mayer here, and today I want to make you a very quick video on marketing. Marketing, the lifeblood of your business, okay? Without marketing, you have no business. Without marketing, you're not in business. So I wanted to make a real quick, right to the point video on exactly what's working now and what you need to do, okay? So let's start here. If you log into New You Life, if you haven't yet, what you want to do is you want to go into your back office, guys, and you want to go over here where it says resources, okay? Where you scroll down right here, the second one, it says you can envision success, and you want to download that. Open up this tab. I want to point something out to you. You really should go through this entire thing, your goal sheet, your training call calendar, all this other stuff, and familiarize yourself with the system that's been put together for you to help you grow the fastest, okay? But I want to point something out to you. If you scroll down, you're going to see all the different places you can add the training calls and all. A lot of it's posted online, but a lot of times some people want it written out, and that's fine too. Talks about three-way calls, etc. I want to scroll down, contact list, right here. This is your lifeblood. Guys, you need to make a list. I know a lot of you have all your contacts in your phone. You have your contacts on Facebook, on Instagram, on all the other social media platforms. You need to make a list, okay? I suggest print this out. Make an Excel spreadsheet. Take out a yellow pad. Whatever you have to do, but have a physical list. Why? So as you're going through people, you can cross them off. You can put a checkbox, whatever it is. And who needs to be on this list is pretty much anybody and everybody you know that's above the age of 30 and above, let's say. Why? You can always filter, break them down, go through different groups later on. But if you don't have a list, that's literally your raw resources, right? Think about it. You need a list for this business. Now, let me show you something. When we talk about marketing, you have to understand that in a business like this, which is brand new for me, I'm not a network marketer. I mean, I am now, but I've never been a network marketer. So I'm learning this as I go along. And the key that I'm learning, by the way, let me recommend something to you. There's a gentleman by the name of Eric Worre. I believe his name is spelled W-O-R-R-E. And he has a book called GoPro. I have it on the Audible version so I can listen to it. Guys, this is one of the most amazing resources. If you've never heard of this book, this audiobook, if you've never read it, please do yourself a favor. Buy the book, download the Audible, and listen to it because it's absolutely amazing. I don't care if you've been in the business for years. Most of the people who I know who are very successful in network marketing have, studied this gentleman, Eric Worre. You can find him on YouTube, etc. New to me, I never heard of him before, but I'm loving his stuff, especially the book called GoPro. So it's really pretty cool. But here's the thing you have to understand. The business like this, a business like this, the key to your success is duplication. Now think about that for a minute. It's duplication. Guys, whatever you do has to be duplicatable for somebody else. And so whatever you're doing, if the next person you bring in can do it, and then they can do it, and they can do it, and each one teaches one, then the business is going to continue to thrive and flourish because it's not some big complex thing you got to learn, you got to study for weeks and months and years. No. We want people to be able to get started and immediately take massive action. Immediately take massive action because that's what's going to happen. And frankly, in the time that we're in right now, this is exactly what we need to do. So I've boiled it down to 3 steps of what's working. What got me to ambassador in 90 days, what's going to get me to diamond ambassador in the next 30 to 60 days. It's doing something and teaching it to all my people. I want to share it with every single one of you that's involved in this business. So please feel free to tag people, share it, whatever you got to do, because we all grow, right? The more we grow, the rising tide raises all ships. 3 steps. Number 1, you want to create intrigue. You want to get people curious, right? So a big video came out recently by Danielle Rich talking about compliance. You guys got some emails about compliance. And guess what? The reason we don't want you to show the bottle, the reason we don't want you to use the name Somaderm, the reason we don't want you to use the branding of New You Life is so that we can create intrigue. Guys, specifically on social media, if you're posting the bottle, you're posting the logo, people can do a quick Google search. And as we continue to grow, as the haters out there, and there are some, and they're going to come more as we continue to grow because we're threatening a lot of people by our explosive growth, they're going to, people complain. They write this, they write that. We want to create intrigue, right? And how do you do that? Step 1, ask a question. Now, I don't care if you're physically talking to somebody live, if you're on the phone with somebody, or how about you send a text message or you send a direct Facebook message. The question is this: have you heard the gel yet? Very vague, people are going to think, what the hell is he talking about? What the hell is she talking about? Have you heard of the gel yet? I mean, that's it. Like, literally, that's it. 100% of people, maybe 99, right? In my experience, 100% of the people are going to reply back and say, no, what are you talking about, right? Got them. Step 1, you built the intrigue. They came to you. Step 2, give them information. So in person, on the phone, in a messaging situation, text or on Facebook message. Now step 2, give them information. The message should sound something like this. Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, you got to check this out, man. I'm going to send you a link, or if it's in a message, I'm going to send you a link. Check out this site. There's a couple quick videos. I'm going to add you to a couple testimonial pages on Facebook. Check it out. I'll call you later. Let's talk tomorrow. We got to talk right away. This is huge. Now, do you see what I just did right there? It's not, here, take a look at this and let me know what you think. When you get around to it, when you have the time, no. There is a sense of urgency here. And the more that they can read and feel your sense of urgency, your conviction, your passion, the faster they're like, oh my God, I probably should check this thing out right away. Fear of loss, right? So it's infectious, guys. When you're talking to people, when you're writing messages, when you're writing, and I say, well, how can I show inflection and excitement in a message? Make caps. Oh my God, dude, this is huge, right? You gotta check this out. Gotta, G-O-T-T-A, all caps, right? Be weird, just be excited. Because what's gonna happen is they're gonna go to the page, which I'm gonna show you right now, getonthegel.com, and they're gonna see these 2 videos. You'll notice one of them is 2 minutes and 26 seconds, the other one is 3 minutes. You're talking about 5 minutes. You might even wanna say that in your message. Dude, you gotta check this out. Check out this link. There's 2 videos. They're only 5 minutes total for both of them. And then you talk about the Facebook pages, right? That's step 2. Let me show you the Facebook pages. You wanna add them to 2 pages. The gel, the testimonials for men, okay? And the second page is the gel testimonials for women. Now, the way that you add somebody to these pages, I'm on my computer here, as you see where it says add members? You have to be friends with them, okay? So if you're not friends with them, step 1 would be connect with them on Facebook. You simply go in here and type their name, add members, hit add. Now you do have to wait for an admin to approve it, which generally takes place almost immediately. But here's the thing, guys, you can do the same thing from your phone. Look up the page, go into Facebook, the gel testimonials for women, add members, and add your prospect. Here's what I would suggest. Add the men to obviously the men's group, but also add them to the women's group. Same thing, add the women to the women's group, but also add them to the men's group. Why? Because we all know people of the opposite sex, right? They have spouses, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. So you want to let them see the testimonials for both men and women because it's more powerful. Yeah, women want to read about the women's testimonials, but they're thinking, wow, my husband could benefit from this too, right? That's it. So let me recap. Step 2, you send the message, the excited message, deliver it on the phone, deliver it in person, and now use the tools and resources. Getonthegel.com and these 2 testimonial pages, okay? Step 3 is your follow-up and 3-way call, meaning you actually have to call them, right? Don't just shoot the link and wait for them to get back to you. You have to take control. You have to take massive action. So what I would suggest is either later that night or the next day, no later than 24 hours later, text them, hey dude, when can we hop on a call and talk? Call them. Just dial for dollars, like Chris Cavadon says. Pick up the phone and call them. Listen, I'm showing you this on a computer. It's because how I make my videos, but you have to understand something, guys. You can make all the money you need to make. You can build this business as big as you want with this. Now, maybe you don't have an iPhone, you have a Droid, right? Whatever. But the point is with your cell phone, because you should have the Facebook app on there and your contacts are in there. So literally your business is sitting in your pocket. Think about that. This is how we build our business because these are how we access the tools and then we pick up the phone, step 3, and we use the phone. This is how this business is built. You will close people not by just sending them links. You're going to close people by getting on the phone and having sometimes, most times, a 5-10 minute conversation. Now, when you get on the phone, this step 3, remember, follow-up 3-way call. If you're brand new and they're asking questions you can't answer and you're nervous and this, get on the phone with your upline. Get on the phone with your sponsor or someone above them who's confident enough in this business and can handle a 3-way call to answer the questions that maybe you're not ready to yet. Utilize the power of your upline. Guys, the biggest complaint that I have for my team is they don't use me enough. I like to think I'm very good on the phone. I'm very charismatic. I'm confident. I'm right. And I just get them on the phone with me and I'll close them. Because here's what I mean by that. And I don't say that out of a position of arrogance. What I mean is this. If you build intrigue with someone, step 1, you give them the tools, right? Getonthegel.com, add them to the 2 pages, and they're willing to get on the phone with you. They're interested. They're literally ready to go. They just have a couple questions, in my experience, having now talked to hundreds of people, both for myself and for my team, that they just want to kind of, well, what about this? What about that? And they're always normally the same questions, and they're ready to go. They're ready to sign up, okay? Sometimes as a customer, most times as a distributor, especially when I get them on the phone, because after I explain to them that it makes no sense to be a customer, why not buy wholesale and have the ability to refer people? Most people end up wanting to become a distributor. But there are some who want to be a customer, and we need customers, and that's fine too. But my point is, you're going to get them step 3 on the phone and on a 3-way call with your upline. So guys, let's recap and close this video so it's not too long. Step 1 is you want to create intrigue, okay? It's with a simple question. Hey, have you heard of the gel yet? Have you heard of the gel? So, phrase it however you want, but that's the idea, right? The mediums, do it in person, do it on the phone, standing in line at Starbucks, Facebook message, text message, whatever. Step 2, once you pique their interest, give them more information. Send them getonthegel.com, add them to the 2 testimonial groups. Obviously, if you're not connected on Facebook with them, currently connect with them. Step 3, the follow-up and 3-way call. But even before that, it starts with your list. Make the list, go into your back office, download it, and guys, this is it. You understand what we've talked about in this short video can be done by anybody. Well, so-and-so is not on Facebook. It's 2018. There's 2 billion people on Facebook. Get on Facebook, Sally, John. What do you mean? It's free. You know what I mean? Like, do it. Like, you're building a business now. Okay, you weren't on Facebook. You didn't like seeing people post pictures of their cats and what they ate for breakfast. Wonderful. But now you're in business. And this is a tool that we are utilizing to grow our business. So whoever are those people who, there's not many of them anymore, for God's sakes, even my grandmother's on Facebook, right? Get them on Facebook, create a free account, and let's win. Guys, please understand, share this message with your teams, but more importantly, do it yourself. And I'll close with this. You need to hold yourself accountable. You know, I always say the old saying, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And the thing is, when you're in business for yourself, like Jim Rohn said on a wonderful training, and I highly suggest every one of you go to YouTube and Google Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. For those of you who may not know, he was Tony Robbins' mentor. This guy is phenomenal. This guy is one of the best. I would suggest every morning when you wake up, right, you have your miracle morning, whatever you do, put some positive in every day. Listen to Jim Rohn. Watch him over and over and over again, and your life will change. But here's the key, guys. You have to understand, you have to hold yourself accountable. And what he says is that your calendar is your boss. Your schedule becomes your boss when you're self-employed because you write it. I understand some of you have jobs, you have other businesses. Well, then you fit it in the gaps. You get up early, you stay up late, you work your lunch breaks, you work weekends to work this business doing these 3 steps I just said. But hold yourself accountable to a goal. How many people are you going to send that intrigue question? Have you heard of the gel yet? How many people are you going to put that in front of every day? I don't care if you say it live. I don't care if you text them, Facebook, whatever, however you deliver it is not important. How many human beings are you going to create and do that step 1 with? Create intrigue. Is it 5 a day? Is it 10 a day? Is it 100 a day? Is it 1 a day? Look, you have to decide that for yourself. I can't decide the number. But pick a number that you can hold yourself accountable to, and no matter what, come hell or high water, you do that. And if you're laying in bed at night and it's midnight, and you realize and you made a commitment, you're going to reach out to 5 people a day or 10 people a day. I would suggest a minimum of 10, by the way. But let's just say you only did 8. And you wake up, you're laying in bed, you realize you didn't, you better pick up your phone and shoot that Facebook message to 2 people. Hey, John, have you heard of the gel yet? Hey, Mary, have you heard of the gel yet? And you can put your phone down and go to bed a success. Because, guys, success is not a destination. You understand? Success isn't like this magical far-off place that you're going to reach one day. Success is holding yourself accountable to the daily goals and the commitments and the tasks that you set, because this creates a sense of well-being and a win. And all these little daily wins that you have will help to build your confidence, build your self-esteem, build your posture. So when you're dealing with people, it's going to be a road depending on how far you've come along so far in your personal development, but this is going to change your life. And it's going to change your business, guys. So I hope that helps. I don't want to make this video too long, but this is critical information because it's simple, right? This is all you need to do. This is all I do. This is all we need to do. Now, let me say one last thing. If you're very advanced and you're running Facebook ads and traffic and marketing funnels and all, wonderful. Keep doing it. You do what works for you. But that's not always duplicatable for everybody. So all I'm saying is this. This little method that I just shared with you now, you can do today. And in fact, depending on when you're watching this video, do it today. Get your 5 in, get your 10 in, get your 20 in. And you know what? We'll see you at the top. Because, guys, this is all we got to do. So have a great day. God bless all you guys. We'll see you soon.